Hey y'all, it's Neek and I'm back with another tutorial, and as y'all can see, this one is going to be a ginger look. So as y'all can see, I got right to it. For this look, I used all Adore hair dyes. I used the colors Paprika, Copper Brown, Cajun Spice, and Ginger. I wanted this look to be bolder than what I normally would do, and than kind of what I normally see on Instagram and TikTok and Pinterest and stuff, what I've been seeing as far as ginger looks. So I wanted it to be like a reddish orange kind of look with kind of like some, I guess, face framing highlights in the front. So basically, as y'all can see, I used a full bottle of the Paprika, which is the most red dye. Um, and then I went in with about, I want to say, a half a bottle of the Cajun Spice dye. Then I went with a couple squirts of the Copper Brown, and then like a splash of ginger. The ginger, as y'all will see, is kind of yellow. So I wanted to add that kind of tone to the hair. And I honestly didn't expect you'll see at the end, but the hair came out like much more red than I was expecting. But I went with it. So yeah, this is just me dipping the hair. Y'all will see I had to dip it twice because it wasn't taking all of the hair wasn't taking the color, and you'll see it sucked up that dye pretty quick. Now, one thing y'all will probably be mad at me about, and I'm gonna apologize in advance, is that so like I said, I wanted to do a face framing type of highlight of a different color, a lighter color. So I did that with only the ginger, and as y'all can see, that little plastic wrap piece that I keep holding on to, that's that piece. I completely forgot to film that part, and I know that's probably like the most important thing, because it's like, how do you get a face framing piece with a watercolor method? I know, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna tell y'all while I'm sitting here dipping and struggling and whatever. So basically, for that front piece, like, I parted the piece out, of course, and made sure I knew which one I wanted to get. And I did like dip it in water and dye, but the only difference is I used a plastic bowl, so there was a lot more control over like just getting that small piece versus, accidentally having some more hair fall in or anything like that. And as y'all can see, it's splotches throughout the hair. So that was when I was realizing, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this again. Luckily, I had enough dye though. But anyway, so back to the front piece. I just dipped that in a bowl of hot water and just ginger, like just straight up ginger. And I dipped it in there and just kind of towel dried it and wrapped it in that plastic wrap so that it wouldn't get in the way when I did the rest of the hair. So basically, right now, y'all see me preparing the same exact mixture, the same exact, I guess, eyeball measurements that I just told y'all. And then I'll be dipping the hair again, focusing on the parts that weren't dyeing. And along with that, so basically, when I was dipping the hair, I let the ginger dye, well, I guess not ginger because that's the name of the dye, like the dye that I'm dipping in the bucket, I let that dye hit the roots of the front piece just so that it was, I don't know, I felt like, number one, so that it would kind of blend with the rest of the hair, and number two, I didn't want to like not miss I didn't want to miss the roots trying to be careful of that piece, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that was how I got the piece in the front, and then I went into the piece in the back, and you'll see I literally hold this piece the entire time until I wash the hair out. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it, and y'all will see me kind of finishing up this process. So this is the little piece that I was talking about, that I dyed separate. But yeah, I just washed out the hair, and then I just kind of rinsed that piece out to make sure that there was no dye left in it. And then I just conditioned the hair, let that sit for a while, and wash the conditioner out. And then you guys will see the finished product. So I didn't like it straight, so I ended up putting some curls in it. And y'all, I'm not used to curling hair on my head anymore. I do everything on a mannequin head. So when I tell y'all this entire hairstyle, I struggled, but I made it through. But yeah, so I threw some curls in it, and y'all will see me just kind of like perfecting those curls. And yeah, so it's pretty much, I guess you'll see the final look in a second. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.